Welcome. In this video, you're about to learn some interesting things you may have never heard of before. So grab some tea, buckle up, and let's have a go. The gunpowder plot during the year 1605 was a failed attempt by Catholic conspirators to assassinate King James I and establish Catholic rule in England. The plot was organized by Robert Catesby, Guy Fawkes, and several others. Once all was uncovered, the conspirators were executed for treason in 1606. Today, Britain celebrates Guy Fawkes Day on November 5th each year. Celebrations include lighting bonfires, setting off fireworks, and burning effigies of Fawkes. This one might sound like it comes out of left field, but it's wholly true. Albert Einstein was once offered the presidency of Israel. In 1952, Einstein declined the generous offer, citing his health and a lack of experience dealing with people and exercising official functions. Mighty noble of him, perhaps. The Great Red Spot on Jupiter is a giant, long-lasting storm, considered the largest storm in our solar system, and is essentially a high-pressure anticyclone swirling in Jupiter's atmosphere, making it much like a hurricane on Earth, but significantly larger. It is so large that you could fit several Earths inside it. How about that? The Eiffel Tower was almost built in Barcelona in Spain. No kidding. It was originally proposed as a design for the 1888 Barcelona Universal Exposition. Barcelona, however, rejected Eiffel's design for aesthetic reasons. The architect had more success in pitching the project to Paris, although his plan was far from popular at the time. The oldest known eating utensil is the spoon, dating back to the Paleolithic era, often made from animal bones or wood. Forks, arguably more widely used than spoons today, were a much later addition, initially with only one prong. As you're sitting there watching this video and eating with your hands. Really? Right then. Next. The city of Berlin in Germany boasts more museums than rainy days, with over 170 options, including the Topography of Terror, the Spy Museum, and the German Museum of Technology. Berlin is known for its cultural richness and diverse range of museums, making it a great destination for art and history lovers.
You might be tempted to fact-check me on this one, but it's true. Broccoli contains more protein than steak. All right, let me be clear. Broccoli has more protein per calorie than steak, but steak has more protein per serving. A cup of broccoli has 2.5 grams of protein, and 33% of its calories come from protein. However, and this is key, you need to eat more than 8 cups of broccoli to get the same amount of protein as a 3-ounce serving of steak, which contains around 21 grams of protein. Hope you didn't have to break out your calculators for that one. Right then, next. The former Holy Roman Emperor Charlemagne is considered the father of Europe because he successfully united most of Western Europe under his rule, creating a vast empire that spanned across what is now modern-day France, Germany, and parts of Italy, effectively bringing a sense of political unity to the region after the fall of the Western Roman Empire. This feat cemented his legacy as a key figure in European history. The word muscle comes from the Latin term musculus, or little mouse. The ancient Romans believed that the shape and movement of some muscles, especially the biceps, looked like mice running under the skin. If you're a woman and don't like mice but love firm muscles, perhaps this can give you some new perspective. Or maybe not. The southern Italian town of Alberobello is known for its unique trulli houses, beehive-shaped structures which folklore suggests were built to avoid paying taxes by being easily dismantled. The dwellings are remarkable examples of drywall or mortarless construction, a prehistoric building technique still in use in this region. The first computer mouse, invented by Douglas Engelbart in 1964, was made of wood and had a rectangular shape, essentially resembling a small wooden block with wheels inside to detect movement when pushed across a surface. Wicked clever for the time, I'm sure. All right, you sci-fi anoraks, how about this one? Did you know that the iconic Star Wars lightsaber sound effect was created by combining the sound of a film projector's motor with a 1970s tube television? The film's sound designer Ben Burt recorded the hum of an old projector's interlock motor. He also accidentally discovered the buzzing sound by walking by a television with a live microphone. With the sounds combined, he swung it around to mimic the movement of lightsabers in a duel.
Let's talk fermentation, shall we? This ancient method of preserving food involves the use of bacteria, yeast, or other microorganisms to convert sugars into alcohol or acids. It's the process behind making yogurt, kimchi, sauerkraut, and many other delicious foods. During the war in 1942, a false alarm led to the belief that Los Angeles was under attack by Japanese forces. Anti-aircraft guns fired into the night sky for several hours, but there was no enemy in sight. The incident remains a curious case of wartime paranoia. For you carnivores out there, the process of searing meat does not really seal in juices as much as some believe. Instead, it enhances flavor through caramelization and what's known as the Maillard reaction, contributing to a rich, complex taste. Interestingly, and contrary to what some believe, microwaving food does not make it radioactive. It uses non-ionizing radiation to heat water molecules in food, making it a quick and efficient cooking method, as you may already know. In 1919, a storage tank burst, releasing a wave of molasses that flooded the streets of Boston's North End. The sticky flood caused 21 deaths and numerous injuries, and it became known as the Great Molasses Flood. The zipper was invented in 1893, but didn't become popular in fashion until the 1930s. It was initially marketed as a more practical alternative to buttons for men's trousers. Did you fancy that? I know that we liked putting it together for you. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.